Good morning. On my way to Washington, on my way to walk the halls of Congress, and I understand that Congress is out of session, so to speak, but that doesn't mean their staff isn't still working. So I want to talk to all those who have midterm elections, those who have gubernatorial elections, and those who have local elections. I want to talk to my friends who are looking to be value driven, those who are looking to be principle driven. We would say the Republican Party, right? And I'm not saying that every Democrat is a demon. What I'm saying is that the Republican Party is a party that lines up more with Scripture, and I'm a pastor. So let me tell you how it all ties in. So if you are running for a gubernatorial race right now, like in my state, Michigan, if you're running for, let's say, a midterm race, even in Wisconsin, we see a Supreme Court race, which is very serious. It's coming up here very soon. What should you be messaging federally that affects local and state governments? Specifically, if you have the largest voting bloc that is black, what should you be messaging? The first thing you need to message is this. This is important. You need to talk about HUD. You need to talk about how righteous regulation of resources has not happened to your community. So if you're Republican and you're looking to get an audience and you're looking to really make change as it pertains to the largest voting bloc, if it's black, like for example, Detroit, we know is the largest voting bloc in Michigan. If you look at Wisconsin, we know that Milwaukee is. If you look at Pennsylvania, we know that Philadelphia is. Let's just use those three states, for example. If you're GOP, what you need to be messaging is the righteous regulations of resources as it pertains to HUD, right? Those are federal dollars. So you need to be talking about those resources. You need to be managing those resources and examining those resources so that people that are in the largest voting bloc, they understand that you're going to do that for them, right? So that's how the federal ties in to the local and even the state, right? Because those dollars still get disseminated through the state. HUD is number one. Remember, Dr. King was assassinated, then the HUD legislation came to pass. Now, this is another thing. Remember, this is for my friends, right, who are principle-driven, value-driven, right? I will call the Republican Party. You need to talk about CRA. This is mission critical. What is CRA? CRA is a legislation that Jimmy Carter put in place in 1977 that essentially said if you bank in a community that's low to moderate income, you need to make sure grants are given to that community to make sure that community can become self-sustainable. It's very similar to HUD in terms of the intention. The intention was not to give